There was one boss that put so much belt to ass
Oh.
on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other.
Igris the Blood Red on Pyru.
Say, homie, don't you know you on the wrong side of town with all that motherfucking blue on, bitch? Well, what set you playing, fuck nigga?
And who the hell are you?
It's Big Igris, the Blood Red on Pyru.
Oh my God! Come on, CJ. You had to hit Rob up for that clip, man. To have that nigga. But you walking in here with all that blue, homie?
Then the 7-foot big-bodied Igris the Blood Red. Motherfucker looked like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Igris looked at bro and said,
"Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy."
Yo, 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 it's your boy CB Jamrock back at it again with another one. It's been a while since I did a reaction, but as soon as I decided to jump back on, none other than my boy CJ the Champ decides to drop the trial of the Sun Drip Woo. The nonchalant trial of Sun Jin Woo. What my boy on trial for? Is he gonna get inducted to the round table of Black Forces? He gonna try to be on the Black Force? Is he gonna be the first non-villain nigga to be on? Well, actually, no, he's not. No, there's other non-villain, but Sun Jin Woo fit to be adopted to the table? This is gonna be interesting. Are we throwing comic book feats into it? Cause if we doing season 1 and 2, nigga ain't got that many bodies dropped. Unless we counting the thousands, the tens of thousands of demons that nigga dropped in the Shadow Realm. But anyway, shout out to the boy CJ. Let's get into it.
finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his f***ing door and redoing an entire video from scratch.
Damn.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight Manoa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank Smurf of Doom, Mr. Sung Jin Woo.
Nigga say Smurf
So
of
prepare
Doom.
yourself to watch this motherfucker
Damn.
watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further
Okay, if we gonna count the amount of times this nigga accidentally did not help a nigga as an assisted murder, then okay. This might add up a lot, nigga, because this nigga do be on standby for a long time. Watch a nigga get his whole ass whooped before you be like, hey, you don't mind if I take that, do you?
ado, the Jinwoo trials.
Jinwoo trials. Oh, god damn. Okay, CJ. Round table or a
Alrighty,
bus.
ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jinwoo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop, highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D.
That's fucked up. Don't do them boys like that, man. It's not fair, man. It's just that she can't be around strong players because she could smell their she could smell their magical aura. The magical aura has a scent. And the more stronger you are, the stronger the scent is to her. She had better tolerance than some niggas, because some other niggas was wearing goddamn air purifying masks and shit, nigga. Trying to purify that funk that come from these niggas because they so powerful. Except for Jin Woo, you know, he had that Shadow Monarch Dior. That shit had God damn, nigga, what's that? This that Shadow Monarch by Dior. It's a custom order. One of a kind, you know. Gotta keep myself fresh out here. And had that shit so strong, nigga. She had to call the head of goddamn head of the players association, like, hey, bro, this guy named Jin Woo. What's his number? What's his name? What's his number? You don't mind if I give him a call, do you? It's like, sorry, we can't do that. For me, I'm S rank. You can't give it to me. Damn, I guess I'm about to go back up there and catch this nigga.
And E. And Jin Woo was a fucking E.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, bun buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jin, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sire release.
Yeah, but that's what made this world so tough, boy. Like, this is one of the worlds you don't want to go to if you're isekai, nigga. Because you get hit with an E rank, you might as well don't even count that as a job, nigga. Then I'll take it back. You don't want to get with his level of E rank. Because usually, most a normal human strength is at a 2, 3. If you become an E rank, you get bumped up to a 10. It ain't much, but you're at least stronger than the normal human. This nigga became an E rank and his strength was 3. He ain't even got the bump of being an E rank. That's why they call him the world's weakest E rank. This nigga ain't gained no boost from becoming an E rank other than just being able to go to dungeons. I don't know why he ain't just become a pack mule, nigga, just throw on a big ass backpack and be like, I just pick up shit. But I gotta get a man props, nigga. Even as an E rank, he like, look, being in the dungeon is the best way for me to get money, nigga. My sister gotta go to school. The doctor bills gotta get paid. Fuck it. If I gotta risk my life to get it, I gotta get it. Ain't no other job gonna pay me as well. Gotta respect the nigga hustle. Damn, boy, I wouldn't have. I'd have just had to get me a job, bro. Fuck that.
Leaf when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jin Woo's here? Shit, this is gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know if his name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this nigga.
First of all, she did not have to heal this nigga. She chose to heal this nigga. We all know, nigga, she's a B-rank healer. She could have been going to other dungeons. But no. She just chose to go anywhere Jin Woo was. Cause that's her baby. That's why think Jinwoo should have scooped up back up when he became that nigga. I'm just saying.
Every time, like, Jinwoo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Eren Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwoo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwoo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass six-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I f with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jinwoo met up,
Yeah, like Jinwoo, this nigga is a D rank. Trash. Look, E rank, D rank, trash. I think it was a D rank, or was he a C rank? I think it was D. Either way, that nigga was trash. But nigga Pops got money, and he was just doing this just to make a quota. You know what I'm saying? Get some experience. But nigga ran into the wrong set of niggas. But he didn't make the right brother, though.
With this six-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jinwoo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming six-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jinwoo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this six-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual
Jinwoo already peep game already, but so it ain't matter.
The explosion, so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know. that the E-rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. Jinwoo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, no, I hate spiders. But this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund
In
baby
the
looking
eye.
at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked the boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming six stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him,
And he a
kill
D-rank.
Jinwoo and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around and kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwoo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwoo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jinwoo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh? With no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like,
One body.
how the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he
Hold on, nigga. Let me see what that shit
ended
say.
up poisoning
Said double
these
kill what?
making them suffer
These scrubs?
before he finally cut them down.
Double
Said eliminated D rank scrub 2. Eliminated C rank scrub 1.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jinwoo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the
Scrub.
mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
quadruple kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man that caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Wu Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in EO hell. Boom! Face plants this bum! And
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That shit there was disrespectful. Nigga say, hey, bro. I've been leveling up this whole time. Every kill. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. My man palmed his whole face. Bah! Pin that nigga to the ground. Like, come on, bro. It's just a joke.
And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God out.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called, oh no.
Whoa, what was that? It says, not classified as murder due to self-defense.
To them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called, oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this
Assassin
happened? Jinwoo
Bill.
was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Tae-Shik Kang. But Mr. Tae-Shik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Tae-Shik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jinwoo and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwoo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told Jinwoo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks.
Nah, this ain't the world. This is not the world. This world, nigga, that B rank and that C rank means that C rank is gonna lose every time. No matter what. The only way he would win is if that B rank let his guard down so far that he walked into his own death. But there was no way in hell. That's why Jinwoo should have been stepped up, but Jinwoo was like, well, I think Jinwoo just wanted a little bit of revenge, you know what I'm saying? Because all them niggas left that nigga. But I don't know why he want revenge on old cuz, you know what I'm saying? He ain't leave him. He told old cuz to take fine, damn, I can't remember her name. Damn. Anyway,
this
get back
is
to
just
it.
a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jinwoo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you can
Jinwoo
pull
special
up cold as
charge
shit.
plus 1.
Serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Tae-Shik Kang wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae-Shik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Tae-Shik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo.
Oh my God, bro. Bruh, you don't understand the pain, bro. I remember them days, boy. Nigga, you do that, you hit that little flip spin and them on. Bonk! You like, mother. Woo! Make you don't want a scooter no more, nigga. You like, fuck the scooter.
That man Tashi was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! Like, bro, just look at his face. He knew it was
What the
over.
fuck?
Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his back line. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Wu aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tashika Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jinwoo.
And we don't get no special self-defense?
Y'all right, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B,
Serial
scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other.
Igris the Blood Red on Pyru. Come on, CJ. You had to hit Rob up for that clip, man, to have that nigga. But you walking in here with all that blue, homie.
Then the 7-foot big-bodied Igris the Blood Red. Motherfucker looked like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Igris looked at bro and said,
Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
So Igris speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Igris had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Igris, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Igris wasted no time. Bro stood there and aura farmed for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of his finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pulp in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Igris had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Igris. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another 2-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Igris was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Igris walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Igris uses the Force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He started
Fatal strike,
sucking that
fatal
motherfucker
strike.
in there deep.
Fatal strike,
But
fatal
look at
strike,
this.
fatal
He
strike.
started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Legend failed.
Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwoo trials.
First of all, we gotta say shout out to the boy Igris, the blood red on Pyru. The only reason he won that fight is because Igris wasn't fighting him seriously. He wasn't putting 100% in it. It was just a trial, just to test how strong this nigga was. Just to test if he had the fortitude to keep on standing up to be the Shadow Monarch. Because if it was a real fight, Igris would have packed that nigga up a long time ago. Long time ago. Because you already knew that shit was a goddamn game. But then nigga say, oh, you want to box? Nigga dropped the sword, took the dagger and the cape off. All right then, nigga. Let's box then. Menace.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this
there's a
stat
second
line
trial?
get even
Oh,
more
shit.
ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Oh, wow. Damn. So there's a trial 2 coming to this thing? Damn. That boy got trial 2, so you know that shit 50. Banging. Yeah, man. Of course Jinwoo gonna get to the table. Not for one, he the aura's farmingest nigga in the goddamn world. This nigga has a built-in flex option for every situation. 2, right now we trial 1 was just him dolo. When he gets Igris on the squad, and then he get his boy Tank. When he get Igris, he get his bear Tank, and he get Iron. Then them niggas just be posted up on every situation, nigga. Especially Igris, nigga. Igris will come down there and get on that one knee with the cape flapping in the wind and just be like, okay. Just flexing for no reason. Then it became a goddamn flex all between this nigga Igris and Jinwoo, nigga. Every time this nigga summon Igris will just be like, oh, I'm majestic. He got land and flex. 10 niggas charging at him. Just be like, asking it. All right, them niggas in the splash zone. Asking. It don't make no sense, but niggas just be flexing for no reason. But shout out to the boy CJ the Champ for dropping the video, trial 1. You know we definitely gonna be there for trial 2. So y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.